morning. Welcome back to my channel. Whoop 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 whoop. So today is going to be a get ready with me, but I'm just going to do skincare today because as you can see, my skin is acting up and I don't really feel like putting on makeup. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but my eye is swollen. Like the bags are puffier than usual. So I'm just not in the mood for makeup. So that's what we're gonna do, just skincare. And I'm just going to talk to you guys about some things, Not that serious, it's just how I've been feeling and what's up with my life so far. My puffiness is more prominent without my glasses. Oh my god. Hello? Okay. Y'all just have to bear with it. Okay, first off, starting with the Kiehl's Calendula Toner. I think today I'm gonna do like 3 to 5 layers because my skin feels so freaking dry. Oh my god. Oh, it feels so good. I actually wrote down like talking points on my notes app just so that I don't digress too much. But yeah, the first thing I wrote is actually FOMO for uni. So, okay, as you guys may know, I am going to uni. Okay, that's not where the FOMO comes in. It's because I'm not getting the hall experience, and that really I'm trying not to get envious of my friends who do get to stay in hall, but it's hard. Like, I am appreciative that my university is legit so near my house. Like, it's just one train stop away, which is so amazing and such a privilege, okay? That your school is so near where you live. Like, I don't have to wake up early, I don't have to rush to get ready. Like, it's literally stress-free. But I just can't help that I'm not getting the hall experience because growing up, right, ever since I realized and learned about what hall is, I think that was like in secondary school, I've been like for a lack of a better word, yearning for that experience. Okay, I told my mom, like, if I were to get into a university that is further away, I will stay in hall, no questions asked. I will do anything to get into hall. But because of the course that I want to study also, the further unis, they don't offer it. They only offer it at the one near my house. So I appreciate that. I really do. But it's like, damn, I helped my friend move into hall, and then I see my other friends move into hall, and everybody and their mothers are just moving into hall, and it's like, damn. Because when I was helping my friend move into hall, I'm already like seeing the vibe there. It's so like, how do I say, not found family, but it's just like, it's just so fun. I really don't know how to describe it. I think those who ever stayed in hall will know what I'm talking about. Like, the fun, the friends, the activities. Like, I really want to be a part of it. That's why I am so jealous. But yeah, I'm trying not to be, but whatever, it's okay. I just have to accept the fact that I'm never going to get the experience. I think it's also like because they get to live alone and have their own room, and that is something that I've been wanting all my life. So it's really sad that I don't get to experience that. But that's my uni FOMO. That's the only thing that I'm FOMO about, because truly, like, I get to study the course that I want. The school is near me, you know. Like, that's literally, like, whatever I could ask for. Except the hall. I wish there was hall. But, yeah, okay. I was talking to my sister about this, and she said that even if my school, like, offered halls, it would be unreasonable for me to stay there anyways, because it's literally one train stop away, you lazy bum. So yeah, no hall life experience, but I will get to live alone in the future, so I don't have to worry too much about that now. The whole thing about being FOMO and not having the hall experience is just because I've been wanting to stay alone, and seeing other people get to live that dream makes me feel so jealous. Okay, that's literally just it. Okay, I never say, but this is the skin pack from VT Cosmetics that I'm using for my face. I will put this on for 10 minutes while I chat to you. Another thing that I want to talk about also relates to uni. It's the fear of not being able to make friends. So basically, I'll be starting physiotherapy when I go into uni, and that is a completely new course for me because I did nursing in poly. So the transition to physiotherapy is going to be something that is completely new and different, and I honestly don't know what to expect. And my orientation camp is coming up this week. Oh my god. Okay, low-key, right? I had to tell y'all this. When the registration for the camp came, I opted for overnight stay. But when the confirmation came in, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm excited or it's because I regret opting for overnight stay, but my heart started beating really quickly and I started to get really shaky. And I would like to think that it's because I'm excited, you know, having that positive mindset. But, you know, there is this overthinker in me that it's like, if I cannot make friends, then this overnight stay would be an absolute nightmare, because not just the overnight stay, the entire camp would be an absolute nightmare. And my camp group like consists of hundreds of people, and we are all from different courses, you know, like we're all freshies, but we're all from different courses. So it's not like I can't make friends with other courses. It's just like I'm overthinking, you know. If I'm making friends and all my friends are from different courses, I literally cannot go to school with them because we will never be in the same place. That's why I'm like low-key stressing out a bit about making friends, because I need people that are from the same course, so at least, you know, there is some way that we can meet up. I don't know, like making friends in your 20s, in your adulthood, you know, it's actually kind of hard. Like, I know that there are ways that you can make friends in your 20s, and being in uni is like, this is so dark, but it's like my last chance to make friends before going into the working world. And it's honestly just so sad that I'm stressing out about it, because I'm really worried that everyone I meet already has a friend. Like, I don't want to be, you know, budging into their cliques and like being the new person and feeling left out. Like, I feel like I'm kind of too old for that. I'm kind of too old to be, you know, feeling left out. I'm hoping that every person I meet are genuinely good and mature people. I just don't want to meet those childish girls who still like shit talk about other people, you know. Like, yes, I do shit talk about other people, but that's not how I want to make friends in my 20s, okay? I want a group of people who are genuine and good, and that's what I'm really worried about. That's genuinely what I'm really worried about. Like, I know people like that exist because I exist, right? Yeah, shameless. Okay, sorry. But it's just, you know, I don't know why I'm so worried. I guess like the idea of being alone throughout my entire 4 years is just a really sad thought, you know. That's why it keeps stressing me out. 4 years in uni, and if I have no friends, it would really suck. Like, yes, being alone and learning to be alone is great. It's such a skill, you know. But it's not something I want to do for 4 years. I want to have people to share my experience with, to you know, talk to and have fun with. Because all my friends that I have now are starting to go on their own paths. Like, I'm actively seeing everybody go their own way in life, and I don't want to feel stuck and alone. But yeah, that's just it, okay? I'm trying to keep a positive mind about making friends, okay? I'm trying, okay? I will put myself out there, or at least I will try to put myself out there. You know, I guess it's a good reminder. Rejection is redirection, you know. Rejection therapy, if you will. And I will be more open-minded, you know. If they don't want to be my friend, it is what it is. And I trust that I will meet people who are like-minded and who are willing to be friends. That is a mindset I will try to enforce in myself. And hopefully, I will be able to find an amazing group of friends. Okay. Y'all, is the lighting a bit dim? Yeah, it's because it's raining. Okay, I'm sorry. And I don't have a ring light. Okay, I legit just have a phone in front of me, and I'm using the front camera too. Because if I use the back camera, y'all would see my uneven eye shade on top of my eye puffiness. And no, I'm not ready for that. Has it been 10 minutes? Okay, I think it's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to remove these. These are so helpful in cooling the skin, y'all. If you are someone who like has redness and heat, you know, like when your skin gets sensitive, it gets really hot. Wait, where is it? Wow, this, it really like calms the skin down. I'm not even kidding. And I love using this before makeup because it's such a good makeup prep, and I feel like when it cools the skin, it helps the makeup to like sit a little better on the skin. I don't know what's the science behind that, but oh my god, this feels so good. Love that. And can you see, look at the glow it gives. It's insane. I freaking love this product. Okay, when it finishes, I'm gonna be so upset, but I'm gonna repurchase it. Skin pack. I love it. Even on days when you're not using makeup, you can use this when your skin is feeling hot. It's so freaking good. Next, I'm going in with the Kiehl's Clearly Correcting Serum, I think. But I'm using the sample packs because I don't know if I want to buy the full bottle yet. So I transferred it into this small teeny weeny bottle. And I'm just gonna apply that. I think I honestly haven't used it long enough to see like the actual effects of it. So I'm not gonna give much of an opinion about it. But I like the way it feels. It's really light and it's not sticky like a lot of vitamin C serums. One thing I really hate about vitamin C is how sticky it is. And luckily this is not. I love. Another topic that I want to talk about is more deep, I guess, or like in a way, at least for me, you know, it's something I like not just realized, but I guess something that I finally internalized, you know, and it's that I'm just average. Like in any and everything I do, I am neither good nor bad. And at first I just like kind of thought that, you know what, it's just whatever, you know, like it's not that deep. And yeah, maybe to you it's not that deep, but growing up in a household where, you know, eldest daughter things and a lot of that pressure to do well is put on me, and when I can't show up, it really feels like I'm disappointing my parents and like letting them down, because unfortunately my parents still like to compare, you know, typical Asian household, still like to compare me with like my other cousins. And if I don't do well, it just kind of sucks for my parents, because it would just make it seem like I'm not meeting their expectations and I'm embarrassing them in a way, which it just sucks. Okay, growing up with such expectations being put on me, that pressure, it really does something to me. Okay, every time, like, not even something important, like I just end up taking everything so seriously, because in my head I'm just like, I have to do well, I have to, and then the results come back and it's neither good nor bad. It just feels like I've been stagnant my whole life, and that's what I mean by like I've been average. Like in everything I do, it's just average. School, dance, CCAs, like literally just anything. And it's so upsetting because I wanna be good at something, you know, but it just, every time I feel myself improving and I'm like yeah, I did great, I got better, someone even better just comes barging in and showing me that, you know, I could be better. And it sucks, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat. It sucks. but I have to keep telling myself that it's not an excuse for me to give up, because not only does my parents expect me not to, I also expect myself not to. You know, I have to be the one who has to hold everything down. Because if I can't, who will? You know. I don't really have talking points, so I'm really just talking like as it's processing in my head. So there's gonna be a lot of pauses. So just bear with me. But yeah, sometimes I really like want to give up. This is so... Sometimes I really want to give up, you know. Like, the thing that kind of sparked this internalization was, again, dance. So I was in a dance class, and you know, I'm good at dancing. Like, I would like to say that I'm good, but there are just people that are phenomenal and amazing, jaw-dropping, you know, that when I stand next to them, I look bad, and I am bad. And it hurts because I have been dancing my whole life, so not getting better and being where I am right now, I truly only have myself to blame. Like, tough luck, but I really only have myself to blame. But I can't give up, because I really love dancing, and being in my position right now is not a reason to give up, because there are so many people who would do anything to be where I am right now. So I'm just kind of using that as motivation to not only improve myself, but to not throw everything away, you know? And it also got me thinking about who can I like turn to, like who relates to me that I can get advice from, or feel, or just feel not alone, you know? And then this is genuinely why I love Haikyuu so much. Okay, a little bit of digression, but I really love Haikyuu. And this whole finally understanding that I'm average got me thinking of one of the Haikyuu characters. His name is Tanaka. Y'all who watch Haikyuu confirm will know who I'm talking about. But there was one point in season 4 during the match with Inarizaki. He like also has this whole thing where he like finally deeps that he's average, you know? Like, he is good, but when on a team with insanely good and phenomenal people, he's average. And he was kind of going through the same thought process as I am right now, and how he sometimes feels like giving up because he's not getting any better. He's just good. And I hate to say it, I really don't want to be saying this, but in a world where there are so many insanely talented, legit, like jaw-dropping, phenomenal people, being good is not enough, especially if you want to succeed in that industry. It's tough, but that's just how the world works, and I hate that. Because, like Tanaka, I realized that being average is not a bad thing, okay? Yes, it doesn't feel good, but it's not a bad thing, okay? And that is not a reason to give up. And we can see this entire acceptance of him, like accepting him as in Tanaka, him accepting that he's average, and also understanding that yes, that is not a reason to give up. And we see later on that he makes an insanely crisp cut shot and scored a point that he has been wanting to score since the beginning of the match. And that is honestly, like, the only word I can literally think of is motivational, because we saw how the entire process went, like the dark thoughts, and then accepting that, hey, it is what it is. It's okay. It's not wrong that you're average. It's not bad that you're average. Accepting that and continuing to push instead of giving up. And the result, he scored a phenomenal point. Like, I guess when I remembered that, it kind of like something in my head, like, you're right. I don't know who the "you're" is, but you're right. It really is not a reason for me to give up. Like, there are going to be points where I remain stagnant, but if I give up, it's only downhill from here. Like, I keep saying like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I just cannot give up, okay? I keep telling myself that yes, there are like just really fucking amazing people around me, and because they exist, it shows me a reality where I can be in their position too. And it shows me that yes, it is possible to be that good, okay? That's why I cannot give up. And when I don't give up, it really only means it's up from here. If I don't give up, there is no way down. And that is truly the mindset and the things that I keep telling myself, because there are going to be days where I feel like absolute shit and I don't want to continue, not seeing the results I want. And yes, results are not everything, but again, growing up in an Asian household, unfortunately, results were my everything. And it's been really difficult to try to break free of that mindset, but slowly I'm trying to, reverse that and just tell myself that yes, results are not everything. As long as you learn something, as long as you enjoy the experience, good or bad, That's what matters the most, So I may not see results now, tomorrow, till the end of this year, but one day the people that I look up to, the people who I thought I couldn't reach, I will be in their position because I didn't give up. And when I am there, I will continue to push, because that's just how the world works, There will always be people who are better than you. And just like you and me, I don't want you to see them and use that as a reason to give up. When you see people who are better than you, use them as motivation. Okay, use them as a vision. You look at them and then you tell yourself that it is a reality. I will be able to get there as long as I keep going, I keep pushing. Because if you give up on yourself, no one will be able to help you. Help yourself first, okay? I don't know if that's a saying, help yourself first, but you should I guess this also, not I guess, but this relates to me as much as it will relate to you. But you have to help people help you, If you don't put yourself first, take care of yourself, the people around you won't be able to help. They can try, but if you don't put in the effort, nobody else will. Okay? So it's truly so important to show up for yourself. My nose is runny. It's so important to show up for yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do. Show up for myself. Again, I'm gonna use dance class as an example because that is the only example I could think of right now. But the past few weeks of going to dance class, I've been embarrassing myself, and it really made me feel like shit. Okay? But I'm gonna keep going because that is really the only way to get better. If I stop, it would just be those shitty executions that I have to my name. And no, I don't want that. I want to show myself and the people around me that I'm really good. I'm really good, okay? And that will only work if I continue to push. Sorry. Eyelash serum! But yeah, I don't know how far this has digressed from being average, but I'm just saying that moral of the story, just because you're average doesn't mean you have to give up. This is something that I have to learn, something you have to learn, okay? Being average is okay. I promise you. It doesn't feel good when you are around people who are better than you. But when you stop seeing them as competition and as help instead, as motivation instead, you would really do yourself a huge favor. Yeah, that's kind of all. If I keep going, I feel like I'm gonna start crying. So that's kind of all I want to say about being average. This whole being average thing talk was really to just kind of reinforce to myself that it really is okay to be average, because if I don't give up, it's only up from here. And I want people who are also in similar positions to me to know that I'm here for you. We are in this together, okay? Us average baddies twinning. But don't give up. If I won't give up, you shouldn't give up too. We will all get better together. Not get better as in you're fucking sick, but get better as in we will all be so insanely jaw-dropping, okay, in whatever we do, because we're just that good. Yay. Anyways, sunscreen. Also, this is the, what is this? Cell Fusion C sunscreen. I'm trying it for the first time. I've never used this brand before, but low-key, look, if you don't like, I think I use a bit too much, but if you don't really like massage it into your skin, or if you are legit any darker than me, the white cast is gonna be so prominent. Ooh, it's bad. Okay, I did my best to massage it into my skin. Now I look like a ghost, but I'm hoping the white cast isn't super obvious, yeah? But I hope you guys enjoyed chatting with me today. I really love chatting with you guys. Oh my god, it's so fun. And I hope you didn't mind me being vulnerable today. It's like the moment I woke up and it's just deep talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you relate to my stories, just know that, again, you're not alone. I'm literally right here. So if you have anything you want to say, you can always comment down below. I will always read my comments and I will always try my best to reply. You are never alone, okay? I'm here for you. But why do I keep saying but? Okay, anyways, thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for being here. It would mean the world to me if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys are looking forward to my next video. I'll see you over there. Bye!